Welcome back, family of Gunners. We have big news for you today. Everything you need to know about Arsenal's injury and suspension news after their defeat at Aston Villa. Arsenal suffer second loss of the season. Mikel Arteta's side will be disappointed after suffering a first defeat since August, losing 2-1 at Aston Villa on Saturday afternoon. Leandro Trossard had cancelled out Matty Cash's opener to level for Arsenal, but Emi Buendia scored in stoppage time to condemn the Gunners to a rare loss and one that stopped them from moving 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Christian Mosquera ruled out for weeks. The former Valencia man suffered an injury during Arsenal's win against Brentford in midweek, and that forced him to miss the trip to Villa Park. Speaking post-Villa, Arteta said of Mosquera, "He's going to be out for weeks. Unfortunately, it's much more than what we expected, the way he was feeling. He's going to be out for weeks." Riccardo Calafiori to miss Wolves match. After collecting his 5th yellow of the season against Aston Villa, Calafiori will serve a 1-match suspension and miss Arsenal's match against Wolves next weekend. Gabriel still out. The Brazilian suffered an adductor injury while representing Brazil on international duty last month, but is not expected to return to action for at least another couple of weeks. William Saliba closing in on return. William Saliba sustained a knock before Arsenal's 1-1 draw against Chelsea last month and is still yet to return for Arteta's side. However, he could be in contention for Wednesday's Champions League clash with Club Brugge. Kai Havertz still waiting in the wings. The German has missed out on the action since August as a result of undergoing knee surgery. He's also not expected to return until later this month. Up next for Arsenal. The Gunners are next in action when they face Club Brugge in the Champions League on Wednesday, December 10. They then face Wolves in the Premier League on Saturday, December 13. Thanks for watching. Club Brugge vs Arsenal early injury news, as 5 ruled out and 2 doubts for Champions League clash. All the latest injury news ahead of Arsenal's Champions clash with Club Brugge in Belgium. Arsenal are back in action on Wednesday night as their busy winter schedule continues in the form of a Champions League date with Club Brugge. The Gunners suffered a defeat in the Premier League on Saturday, conceding a stoppage-time winner against Aston Villa, which led to their lead at the top eroding to just 2 points. The good news for the Gunners is that they remain top, and that also applies in the Champions League, with Arsenal currently boasting a 3-point lead at the top of the overall standings in Europe's biggest competition. Club Brugge currently have 4 points, and they are just 2 points outside the playoff spots, so every point is crucial from here on out for the Belgian side. Here we round up the latest injury news surrounding both sides. Leandro Trossard, doubt. Trossard was brought off during the Villa game. Arteta said afterwards, "He was really good. We knew he is another player coming back from injury, and he started to feel it again, so we had to take him off." That would suggest Trossard will be okay for Wednesday, but it may put in doubt his ability to start the game given the quicks. Havertz is getting closer, but he won't be back until at least the end of the month. Arteta said this week, "Matter of weeks, let's see how it evolves. He's doing really well. He's doing stuff on the pitch, but I think he needs some time. He was doing everything. He could not go to the next level. We are all desperate to have him." Gabriel Magalhaes, out. Gabriel is also out until towards the end of the month, although he might return a touch before Havertz. Arteta has said, "Big Gabi is doing very well, but that's weeks as well." Christian Mosquera, out. Arteta confirmed after the Villa game, "He's going to be out for weeks. Unfortunately, it's much more than what we expected, but the player was feeling it, so he's going to be out for weeks." William Saliba, doubt. Saliba missed the Villa game. Arteta said before that one, "He had a little niggle, so I think it's going to be a matter of days, so let's see if he's able to be there tomorrow." The ankle earlier in the season was really random and a very unlucky action that kept him out for a few weeks. This one as well, very bizarre, but hopefully it will be a matter of days. Your next Arsenal read, Arsenal injury update, Christian Mosquera and Leandro Trossard latest. Jurriën Timber urges Arsenal to use Aston Villa loss as motivation. The Gunners saw an 18-match unbeaten run in all competitions and It turned into a damaging day for Mikel Arteta's side as their lead at the summit was cut to just 2 points after Manchester City beat Sunderland. But Timber, who had to play at centre-back amid an injury crisis, says the blow has to serve as a gee-up. I think in the end you need to use it as a motivation and in the end as a strength because it happened and we need to accept it and we need to get better, he said. At the same time, within the season, I think these moments happen, setbacks, and you just have to step up after that. Timber, usually a right back, was forced to play in the middle with injuries to central pair William Saliba and Gabriel. Christian Mosquera has also been ruled out for weeks with an ankle problem, and Timber says the fitness issues have disrupted Arsenal's campaign. Yes, it is, he said. I think we have a great squad. I think players that come in always do really good, but obviously it's not always easy. We can't play every week with the same players, and if players go out again, it's tough. But I think it's also part of, it happens within the season. I think it happens at every club. With us, it's the same, and we just have to manage that with and win our games. Victory for Villa announced their arrival in the title race, as they moved to within 3 points of Arsenal. Unai Emery's side are on a roll, winning 9 of their last 10 Premier League games. They took the lead at Villa Park through Matty Cash's opener, but were pegged back. Arsenal injury news and suspensions after Aston Villa, as 6 players ruled out. Arsenal has been dealt with their fair share of injury concerns this season, and now Mikel Arteta has confirmed another player is set to be out for a number of weeks. Thanks for watching.